Holy! What's good, everybody? It's your boy Roman Puss here with the next tier list, the attacker tier list. We got the EX Akainu. The meta's heavily shifted. We didn't actually get that many units because we actually skipped last month, but we got definitely a lot of people have shifted around given where people have been. Now, in order to save some time, we've kind of placed. Well, they're just placed from like the last thing. These people haven't really changed, but I've kept these people the same from the last tier list. They're just the bottom half. They really don't matter. Probably wouldn't recommend playing them. But I got myself a special guest, the one, the only, the certainty, the God Mod, the special YouTuber. Make sure you go check him out. I'm gonna put his link in the description. But he's here. All right, my boy, say hi. All right, don't be shy now. So he is fantastic. Make sure you go check out his YouTube channel. He does a little YouTube, and he's going to be doing a whale session, too. I'm going to be tuning into that. He's going to be whaling for Kainu, baby. Let's go. I hope we're going deep. Are we going till we get him? What are we doing?
We're going all the way.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go in. We're going to dive in. Let's start with, first up, we're going to go with X Drake. Red Attacker X Drake. What's your thoughts on him? Because I don't have a max, and I don't really ever play him. So I need to know you. What you got?
He's a pretty decent defender counter. His normals are kind of sloppy, but like, he's a bit clunky. I would put him maybe. I don't exactly care.
You don't care? You think somewhere in A tier? Definitely not S. Well, no, not S. I'll be honest. Actually, do you think Morty is better than him?
I mean, being honest, his role is to defeat defenders, but nowadays almost any defender can clap him, so he's kind of pointless.
True. His basics feel terrible to me, and yeah, I don't know. He's the friend battle god, and that's all he kind of has going for him. So yeah, we'll leave that one at that. Next, we got Kiku Swan, the master's favorite, Babu Goro. Where do you think? Did I put her? No, she's not S tier.
As a backup unit, yeah, but as a main unit, no. I don't think they're making it as.
I think she has a little more range than Moria.
Above Moria, yeah. Above Moria.
Okay, yeah, I think she has a little more range. She has that last minute, can do fat damage. First 2 minutes is like, meh, so I don't know. She doesn't, not crazy. She still gets one tapped, but.
It might not be bad if you use your multi-hit skill on a Kainu after he does a skill too.
True. That actually probably help a lot. I don't know how, do you know how many hits it hits? I don't remember.
Like 6 maybe? I don't know.
Okay, that's 6 hits and you'll still hit kind of for a good chunk, so probably worth. Yeah, we'll go. That seems good. Alright, moving on. We got Koala-chan, Red Attacker again. Debuffs. I know she attacked debuffs. She is Sabo-kun. Oh, do you think she's better than Kiku?
Nah, they're not better than Kiku. They're at minimum maybe below Moria, somewhere around Moria. Yeah.
I could Moria. The reason I have lost faith in Moria was like people's range has gotten so far, and Moria struggles to like get into range of people. Like if they know how to kite you, they're just gonna destroy you.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting. So that's what bothers me when I'm playing Moria. And his dodge is kind of awkward. It's like really short, so that kind of sucks too. But
if he had some anti-stagger, I think he'd be better.
He does have anti-stagger, actually.
Like a little, you know how Kinemon, he has that one trait when he's down?
Oh, yeah. That would probably help. That'd probably help a little more, to be honest. Or Moria-san. Moria V3 win? In due time, I sure hope. Ooh, I'm gonna keep this next one. We're gonna skip that. That's gonna be a hot take because I'm ready and excited for that one. CP0 Roblucci, do you think he's still S tier? Probably.
I tried him. He's S. I don't think he's like going top of us. Just somewhere middle, maybe lower. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, I'll put him there. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't. He just like a point where it's like he gets such fat skills, but I swear I feel like I like do nothing in the games that I play with him, and I don't know.
I feel like his issue is like Oni Luffy. Since he tries so hard to build up that attack boost, Oni Luffy takes it away in a second, so that hurts him a bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I feel like you can still like one tap on Luffy. I don't know.
Yeah.
He seemed like, I don't know. He seemed fat point booster. Oh, kid kind of excels. Red Katakuri. I personally would vote him better than Drake, even though he's still squishy. Drake's probably a little tankier, I think. But Drake, I don't know. Well, What do you think?
I think, I don't know, his lack of Akainu and Roger would both shred him a good bit.
You're right, actually. But what is Drake gonna do though? It's not like Drake just hits hard in like very few times.
Yeah, that's fair.
But so does Kata. They're both kind of useless. I don't know.
But leave them there for now. Maybe we'll have another character to base them off of.
Okay, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I think wow. I actually had him above Mortia back in the day, but I think Mortia would probably do much better than him now in this current meta, given all these rats and stuff, whatnot, moving around. We'll put up my boy Master Chopper, one of my favorites, one of my mains, my go-tos. Oh god, I don't know.
Above CP0. Above CP0.
Yeah, definitely above.
My only issue with him.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've always had this analogy. I feel like the devs were trying to like nerf him while making him. Do you get what I mean?
How?
Like, first off, the like weird confused status. He really didn't need that. He could have just had 50% chance to inflict attack buff whenever he's down. Like, I don't understand. Like, he just, I don't know.
I don't know if they took into consideration that you can only have one status effect, and they're like, hey, confusion's not that bad, so let's give him confusion so we can get rid of any other status effects he has when he gets knocked down. So like,
oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know, because actually, I've fought in Akainus with them, and there's been several times I've been saved because I got rid of my Incinerate because I get confused instead of incinerated when I get called, like, knocked down. So.
Yeah, I could see that. My only thing about him, you have to land both skills, a little bit tricky, but if you can do that, opponent's 9 times out of 10 dead.
True. I mean, landing both skills isn't hard as just landing that skill too. You gotta get in range, and then you gotta make sure they don't dodge it. And then you gotta make sure you don't get auto-target onto somebody else. Oh, yeah, that amount of times that's happened.
I think it's a little bit easier with the dodge glitch, since you have a little bit extended dodge duration.
That's true. Use and abuse the glitch, people. Use and abuse. Red Sabo. Do you think this kid has escalated because he can't be status effect in skill 1? What's your thoughts on this one? I think...
This is tricky. I think above Kiku.
Above Kiku? He's fun, kind of, when you have fire mode. Otherwise, I hate playing him.
He's taking such a hard fall. I don't know.
I just...
87, so I'm not sure.
I don't... No, you can still hit pretty hard. Your skill 2 hits hard. You can kind of like go toe-to-toe with Akainu a little bit when you're both in your fire infernal forms, but he probably deals better with Kiku. Maybe. I don't know. If Kiku could probably like, if she uses that skill 2 right after Akainu uses the thing, and then she can like, I don't know, Akainu might just still shred her. That's pretty close, because she's blue. That's the only thing I consider it.
This is what I would say. If, like, I would say what's putting him 2 tiers below Akainu. Spoiler, we're probably gonna have Akainu SS. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. But I feel like the 2 things that makes Akainu so much better of a Sabo is his Incinerate, just bonkers, and then 2, his, like, invincibility, 3-hit invincibility after skill 2. Those 2 things put him in 2 leagues, like, below, or, like, ahead of Sabo.
That's crazy. That's true.
Yeah.
True. I don't know. Well, I'll keep him there for now. I'll keep him there because I think, yeah, he definitely got helped. And then since there's not too many Rogers out, he's not just healing Roger. Probably still getting one tap by Roger, but it is what it is. Lupertaro. I don't like this kid. I never have, never will. He hits short and hard. I don't know what he's gonna do to an Akainu. I think he will literally do negative into Akainu.
I think there's only one thing about this guy. You need to, if you know how to fight against him, he's not gonna do anything to you. If you like are kind of dumb and just dodge randomly, he's gonna hit you with the skill 2, and then you're gonna lose like half your HP. Otherwise, there's nothing this guy can really do to you.
That's true. Yep.
So I would say like maybe even below Koala.
You think above everyone else here? You think above here?
Yeah, he still can do something. I mean,
I guess.
His skill 2.
Yeah, compared to those others, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I hate this dude so much. I was so bored when he came out. Yikes. Ooh, Captain Bugster, my man. Played him a little bit ago, right before Kaido came out. It was kind of fun. You're just like you heal with that getting 6 hits off on people, but that just does not sustain you enough. That needs to be like a 50% heal or something to make it worth.
I think too many units have anti-stagger.
That too. That too. Everyone just walks out or just hits you and knocks you down. And people with knockdown, knockback, or the knockback. Yeah, that. The knockback is the issue. It's a major issue.
A much, much, much worse Pell skill.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yes. Agreed. Agreed. I'd say he's probably a little more useful than these guys because these guys are kind of short, hard hitters. He can at least kind of sit a far back, and his thing hits twice, so you can at least hit a Kaido for 2 things on your skill 1. It's not too long of a cooldown either, and then you could probably mess with a Kaido from there on out. So not bad. You don't rely on status effects, so you can probably hit a Kaido pretty hard. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. I think he could be all right, given what you're gonna be fighting. But Roger Odin still demolishes you. Still hurts pretty hard. You only heal Roger on your skill 1, so that part sucks as well, unfortunately.
Oh.
What do you mean? Inurashi, my boy, was kind of bored. Never liked him. Never was a fan. I mean, I like his kit, and that's the only thing I like about him. I don't actually like the character, really. I don't know.
His skill, okay, his skill 1's nice. You know, the attack buff, everything. Pretty long, you know, good charge. Nothing else about him though. His skill 2 is like really short range. It just feels so bad. I don't know. Like, I think if he had like chance to like a really good chance to inflict shock whenever you like do normals, and also on your also you like get the attack buff whenever you use shock. You know what I mean? Yeah, so just more of that attack buff. I think he could go a bit higher, but by himself, he's not doing anything. I would put him below Moria.
Below Moria? Okay. I am not picky on this kid. I don't think I mean, he one-shots you if you're not like EX units generally. Because if he gets that skill 1 shock on you and then he skill 2 shocks you, generally he's gonna kill you for the most part. He can do fat damage, like I do believe that. I don't think you'll ever really be able to fight in a Kaido unless you're just like side cheesing him and he's not paying attention. Or like Roger or Odin. You're literally like, I mean, maybe he can just kill Odin, but in general, I think you're gonna lose most 1v1s versus a lot of what's going to be played.
Yeah. On that note, I wonder if you could give how a Kaido would be with like 100% attack increase.
Wait, a Kaido with 100%? Wait, well, he can only give up to 30%.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Sorry, 80% attack increase.
Yeah.
That's still kind of nice.
That's fat. Is it worth it using? All you got to do is get the skill 1 and land it. So like, and then run away.
Not hard. It's not hard. It's just if anyone decides, you know, they're getting pissed of you, they're just gonna hit you once and you're dead.
True. Yeah, I don't know. Bacon from my alliance likes to use him, and he does decently well, but the main reason he uses it is just to buff the other characters. I don't think he uses it for any other reason than that.
Yeah.
Boa Swan. Love this chick. Sad that she relies on RNG status effects in order to be useful and good. That's the garbage part about her. I
would say maybe above Sabo.
You think
my
A tier
thing about her, if you can get off the petrify, that's it for the opponent. You're gonna get so many normals off. You're gonna keep petrifying them. You're gonna get your skills off. You're gonna heal a shit ton. It's gonna be, you know, pretty much that's it for the opponent. And I think there's like, if you land every single normal attack somehow, there's like a 50% chance to inflict Petrify again. So that's not bad, but I mean, Kainu, he can't be status effect. Roger in his skill 2. Roger as a whole just shreds her, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Poor Boa. I love her, but you just glass cannon. And you're only the cannon part if they're petrified, so that's buns. I mean, I guess you could pop a Kainu's invincibility from, like, if you're in team fights, and you could just keep spraying and praying from afar, but other than that, I don't know. Do you think she's still S tier? Or do you think she would be S tier?
I think A. I think A, but
that's fair.
I'm debating behind or above Sabo.
I think probably so. Just because Sabo's locked in, Boa, you're either RNG or you're not. And you got Bandai rates here, 5%, baby. It ain't it. Sadly indeed. We got Ray. We got Prime Ray coming in the leaks, in the works. If you haven't seen them, check them out. There is a young Rayleigh on his way. Don't know when he's coming, but we are getting a V2 Rayleigh sometime soon. But this old one, Green Attacker, the only Bacon does very well with him. He's nice. He could like do fat. Honestly, if you pair him with Inarashi, like give him the attack buff permanently, that'd be kind of fat. But your skill one's nice. I don't know. I think he's S tier. You think so? What do you think?
My one thing about him is picture this guy against a Kainu. Like
True.
he has to get so many normals off his skill. Like in a multi-hit meta, this guy is really like he's not doing it.
That's true. I'm so glad we're hitting multi-hit meta. About time.
I just wish a Kainu was crit. I wish Kainu led the crit meta.
Crit medals. Let's go. I need to grind them out. Jesus. Yeah,
I'd say they're there for now.
Here for now. Okay. I'll take it. We'll get rid of the bonobos. We got Kaido. That kid. I mean, you can't be infernoed, but
honestly, I would maybe put him way too high. Either bottom, like very, very bottom of A, or maybe even top of B.
I'm putting him down to B. He's miserable to play.
Yeah.
I hate playing him. I hate playing him. Plus, I don't know. You just if you can't dodge, you are not moving. If the enemy team knows what they're doing, if they see you, the only way you're doing anything is if the enemy team's not paying attention to you at all, and you just come in and like wail on them. That's the only thing. Douglas Bullet. What is your experience with him?
I personally don't have him on my account anymore. I would say either top of B, maybe.
That's kind of where I was going. Some people was like say he was like good. I don't know. He doesn't thrive. I don't think he's ever like thrived in my opinion because Whitebeard was a thing when he came out. But
honestly, in AVAs he's okay, but nowhere else really.
Oh, I want to play him in AVAs. That'd be fun. I'm gonna max him one day. Probably not actually, but you know I can dream. Whatever. Oni Law. We're getting to some juicy attackers in here. Probably still above them. He gets demolished by Kainu. Is kind of lovely, but do you think he's a high? I mean, if Monster Chopper hit more, I don't know.
In his room, he's just like in his room. You can like stay far away from a Kainu and get rid of all three invincibility things pretty fast.
That's true. Because they can't knock you down, but they'll knock you back.
Yeah.
They'll definitely knock you back once they see your room goes up.
He's just so like I don't know.
Squishy.
Like, I want to put him. Right now he's going top of S unless you can like make an argument for him.
Top of S. I mean, I'm fine with him here. I don't see like there's no one else in this current position that I would put higher than him. So that's the thing. I don't have a problem with that. Like I don't know. I think he fits here perfectly as of right now.
I think the one thing about him is if a Kainu didn't have like the nullify with the magma, like the nullify stuff, and also if a Kainu healed more, I think he'd be a little bit higher. But a Kainu is just not really a target of this guy.
Love it. We love it. Ooh, now this one, Dr. Zoro. I need to know your opinion first before I officially place him. What's your thoughts?
I think the main thing going for him is his damage reduction. That damage reduction sets him apart from every other attacker in the game.
True.
Personally. Also, pretty easy to multi-hit. You can wear off a Kainu decently fast. I know at release people were like super scared because they saw like videos of Zoro healing Roger with his like normals. But I didn't really experience it that much. I don't really think that's a big thing to worry about. I would say below Law, definitely below Law. I don't know if he's above Chopper.
I don't think so. In my opinion, so many people will be mauled at me, but I gave him justice last time, and I think no. I get Dr. Zoro on my team, and I swear they're useless. I swear they just. I play him, and I feel useless. People were always like, oh, he can beat Roger. The only way they're beating Roger is if that Roger messes up. Like, the Roger has to hard Ev up for that Zoro to be beating him, in my opinion. What?
See, the thing about him, first off, he has what's called like anti-stagger, so that's a thing going for him against the Kainu.
Yeah,
but I feel like it's a little bit too like I'm pretty sure it's HP based, so.
Yeah, I think it's while he's above 50% or 70%. I don't know, something of the HP.
I think 70%. A Kainu's gonna wear off that 70% pretty fast.
Yes.
That's where you're gonna start losing the fight. And I think that's where like Chopper, if you're against a Kainu and he's off as a magma state, you're gonna win that fight.
Right. Exactly. Yes. My man. True. Very true.
I would even say every single character above S+, like actually almost every single character on this list, if a Chopper like gets his tremor off, that's it for you. Like, that's it.
Oh, I don't lose 1v1s with Chopper. When people on my stream, when I 1v1, no, you don't lose with Chopper unless I miss my tremor. If I land skill 2, 100% of the time, I will win. He's kind of nutty, professional 1v1er, so.
Though, I think Chopper might slightly fall due to the increases of Frankie.
What do you mean? Why, Frankie?
Like,
Chopper does just fine against Stinky Frankie. What do you mean?
I
one-shot Frankie.
Has, like, well, yeah, you can still hit him hard, but like he has the 80% like status reduction.
Yeah, well, you don't really need him tremored. You just still skill 1 him. You just skill 1 him and you staff him. You don't need to leave. You don't even have to use skill 2. You just can basic attack him. And here's the thing though, because they both have anti-stagger when they're on treasures alone, so they can both like meat slap each other. And but Chopper's just gonna do more damage to him because I also have damage reduction against Frankie too.
That's fair. Yeah.
Most of the time, I usually beat a Frankie on Chopper unless I kind of hard mess up, which does occasionally happen.
I was gonna say most people don't have like a top tier Chopper like you. Most people don't have Chopper at all.
That's true, actually.
That's not a good argument.
You got a good point. That's fair. I forget that sometimes I just am spoiled with everything I have to work with on my account. My goodness. Luffy, actually. Where would I put this kid currently?
Above CP0, below Zoro, personally.
You think so? Well, Zoro, it's not like he needs. I mean, anti-healing a Kainu, I'll be honest, I don't even feel like it doesn't even matter because every time he uses skill 2, anti-heal's gone because a Kainu just cleanses it for whatever reason.
I feel like a Kainu doesn't heal enough to the point where anti-heal matters.
That
like,
too.
Yeah.
That too.
I would say you cannot fight a Kainu solo because you're not gonna be able to get in close and remove that 3-hit invincibility.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You need to be a team fighter, but I mean like that's the case for most Luffys. So.
I love it, dude. I love it because he hits short and hard. Like so many of these units just hit hard, and I love it because Luffy just it feels so nice playing a Kainu against Luffy. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean. The thing is, I tried in like my 100 Senso Maru gameplay, I tried going against like 100 Luffy, like we both had level 100 units. He hit me for like 11k while I have color advantage and while I'm in my treasure. Like that's kind of crazy. So I feel like he's just, as you said on your stream, like Luffy is just like any EX, you just throw in Luffy. Like,
yeah.
He's just crazy.
Luffy kind of annoying. Jeez, that kid. Freaking Luffy. Alright, Shanks. All the fanboys, rise up. We got your one, your only. Who's your favorite Yonko, actually, while we're here? Answer quick and answer smart. I swear to God. Yes, who's your favorite Yonko?
Shit. Kaido. But like he made an alliance with Big Mom, you know, like.
No, that's fair. No, I'm not expecting Big Mom. It just needs to not be a specific person. Is all I'm asking.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be Big Mom. Don't you worry. That's fine. That's fine. It can be Kaido. It can be Whitebeard. It can be Blackbeard.
I don't like him. I don't like him. I see the appeal. I feel like the issue is you see all those gameplays of like 13 KOs with Shanks. Oh, you know, like 9 times out of 10 that's a good player running Shanks. Yeah, I don't find those anymore. You just see a Shanks run in, throw both of his skills like an idiot, and you don't.
But
don't know.
I see, even if they are good players on Shanks, I don't
Like, how
really
many?
struggle. The only time I will struggle is if I mess up and hit the counter. If he does not have a counter, I don't care how stacked he is. Most of my units like beat him. Like I just feel like so many units just still beat him at this point. Like it just, as long as the counter is the only thing that is like really gets you.
I think the thing about the counter is that he has a little bit of anti-stagger. Like I think above, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I'm forgetting, but it's been a while since I fought a Shanks. But like I've always found myself accidentally, like as you said, like accidentally hitting the counter. And also like against Usopp, he'll hit the counter occasionally, but does it really matter? Like he's not gonna one-shot a Usopp for really any unit.
Yeah.
I think the issue is, I had this happen a lot to me. Was I'll be playing a unit and I'll see like a Shanks throw out the dumbest counter in the entire world. Like he'll literally I'll just be walking by and he'll throw out a counter, and my team tries to go for a kill steal, and they'll just he'll rush in with the anti-heal skill, and he'll kill both of us. I'm like, I
Oh,
feel
Major
like
Lo.
that's the one thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright.
I think there's fine. I think there's fine.
Yeah, I don't want to put him higher than that. I don't even know if I want to put him there, but you know, we'll put him there. Whitebeard, I definitely misplaced in my last tier list. I think definitely above Boa. I for whatever reason put Boa above Whitebeard, and I don't know what I was thinking. I think I played him recently. I don't know. He still seems really good. Like it's just, I don't know. I don't like struggle too much. Obviously, you can't fight a Kainu you want to run away from. You just straight want to run away from that. Unless if his lava form is down, then you can just smack him. Even if he has his lava form up, if you smack him, just without the invincibility. Alright, go ahead, sorry.
I feel like the one thing that like people don't realize, you know how everyone's talking about, oh, all Prime Beard needs his heals and he's SS? Yeah. I feel like there was one trait that was like a really big missed opportunity. Was maybe like leech HP each time you hit like Tremor.
Leech
like
HP?
that.
You mean like heal?
Yeah, so like
oh
steal
yeah.
the other person's HP.
Oh yeah.
That would be such a creative way to give heals.
Like Mihawk, almost like Mihawk. Kind of.
Mihawk gets it from hit.
Really. I see what you're talking about. So like the damage you do is what you heal. Basically Frankie's canon.
No, like the damage you do to the opponent, or not, like let's say 20% of the damage, you're gonna take like 20% back of that from like, so let's say I hit I don't know, a chopper for like 10k damage. I'm gonna heal back like
2k,
like 20% of that, so 2k.
Yep.
But I'm gonna steal it from the chopper's HP.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe something like that, and then also probably like a team boost leech as well, so he steals team boost whenever he gets a KO.
That would be nice. If there's someone who reduces team boost, oh my god, that would be nasty. Yeah. That'd be nasty. He has something I think that increases team boost, which I kind of completely forgot about. Yeah. I think it's when he gets a kill.
Each KO. Yeah, each KO he gets like 5%, which
that's nutty.
Is decent, but yeah. How often are you KOing people?
It takes a special circumstance to do that. Kuzan, I really like Kuzan.
Hope he's that high. I think there.
You think? Yeah, I think about here, somewhere around these two.
Better than what's her name?
I still do pretty decent. Oh, yeah, I still like him. His skill one's really nice. Still just good damage. I do appreciate it. It is nice indeed. Let's just throw these up here. Let's talk about these two. Akainu and Roger.
I'm pretty sure we both have an answer in mind, but let's just talk about it so that people don't get too upset when we just do it.
Yeah.
So we're both on the same. Let's build up to it. Okay. So in a one-on-one, Akainu's winning. Fair?
Yes.
Not enough multi-hit on Roger. He's just not going to be able to get that 3% invincibility off. Though I will say, if Kainu doesn't have that invincibility, he's going to get hit hard by Roger. So both of them were both meta shifting. I'll also say, at release, Roger was a lot better. The power creep was just like the meta was not ready for that type of power creep. He was another type of he was crazy.
Yes.
Now I feel like the meta is just like the power creep came, and then now if you tried to run like a Kainu, he's not gonna be like crazy broken, 14, 16 kills each game,
Yes.
like with Roger. But he can still, he can still kill. So
I just
yeah.
like that he's killable. I'm glad he's killable, unlike Roger was when he released. Do you think above or below?
Yes, I think above.
Okay.
What do you say?
I think because he's so healthy, given, like, yeah, because without him, I don't know, Roger's just so annoying to deal with. I mean, yes, there's Kid and there's Law now and there's Usopp, but, like, he makes Blues playable. He, like, brings a balance to the game.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. Like, I feel like he's just further pushing greens away. Though,
yes,
I would even make the argument, no real green was usable. Like, you could maybe play them, but you're not going to do good. So, like, you get what I mean? Like, there was Oni Luffy, there was Odin Roger, then there was maybe, like, Kuzan and maybe, like, Sentomaru, but no one else.
I think there's ones that are playable, but the ones that they made playable and good weren't ones that give you the free wins unless they were the EX units. Like, they gave you Oni Luffy, and they gave you... I think Oni Luffy and Mr. 3 were great, and I think they're still very playable, both of them. Maybe people don't really know Mr. 3, but, like, I can hold my own. I can hold my own against Law, Zoro, like, Kid. Like, I can hold my own against a lot of people. It's just the issue is that, like, when we're down in flags, I literally can't. Like, you're a defender. You can't go just capture the flag last minute and win the game, or you can't just go wipe the team and then capture the flag like Roger can and Odin can. So, like...
I would, like, I've said this before, but I feel like Akainu himself does not really just, like, send anyone that's meta just, they don't just send anyone meta extinct. Like, the only character I can think of is Usopp. Usopp just, he's no longer relevant, really. Like, you get one hit, one incinerate on him, he's done for. Like, he's no longer a problem.
I love it. I love it.
I hope I have that for future EXs when they give them, like, 4 respawns.
Oh God, I hope not. I sure hope not. My God. This
okay.
Smoshigi.
Interesting.
Where do you want to put this kid?
See, my thing about them, I've seen a lot of people say that they're good now because of how they handle Akainu with color advantage.
See,
not so fast. I would say.
I don't know.
Not that great.
Yeah.
I would say maybe below Kuzan. Maybe.
Kuzan.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I don't know. I never thought he shined. His basic attacks are nice, but that skill too, that terrible skill too. Just give me 2 smoke fruit abilities. I swear to God, I just forget the dual unit. If he was a single unit, he would have been much better. I'm gonna be honest. I just drives me nuts.
Like, there was maybe like a copy of Blackbeard's skill where he has that one like just in one direction. And I'm pretty sure like OPFP has like this skill where he like Akainu like throws out like a smoke thing and then grabs the opponent.
The smoke snake. He does that smoke snake. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a clean skill. But like his skill too, right? It can hit hard if it does hit, which it doesn't. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
All right, Pell. All right, here we
go.
Pell
Sama. Oh, where do you put him? I'm finna put him somewhere around here. In here.
I see where you're going.
But I don't know.
I honestly...
I think this is where I would put him, but where do you think?
Here's my thing about him. He can hit some of the reds pretty hard, but honestly, he's not hitting the red attackers very hard. Like, they've just gotten that like crazy.
What you mean? You don't think so?
I mean, like Kid, he's just gonna knock you out, so not that big of an issue.
No, Demolish Kid, like the Red Defender Kid.
I mean,
you gotta play it right.
I think I was talking about.
But you could demolish him.
If you're like good, but I mean, then again, you don't see bad players run Pell, so I guess I could see that. True. But
that's true.
My thing about him is like, he just, I don't know. He has the nice multi-hit, which is like pretty good, and he does decently against Akainu, I'd say, just on paper. Yeah.
Where do you want to put him? Where do you want to put him?
I'm not gonna disagree, but maybe like.
What do you think? Or do you think even down here?
I'm not gonna really fight for him, but no. Maybe like, I think at the lowest you can put him is below Zoro. I'm thinking somewhere like between Zoro.
Huh. Like, I'm just
Alright,
saying,
put him above Zoro.
like,
Put him above
even
Zoro.
fighting either of these two, I would much rather be using, like, Pell than Zoro.
Yeah,
And I have,
fair.
I just, yeah.
Alright. Before we go on with this, let's just give a couple reasons before they flame us.
Okay.
Say you're absolutely shit at making tier lists. So, again, Akainu there, just because he's shifting the meta at the moment. In the coming months, there'll probably be some more counters that's just gonna, you know, absolutely shred him.
Yep.
Roger might be able to kill those counters, so maybe he'll get pushed up. But at the moment, Kainu's better, no doubting it. Law's right there. Not much you could say about him.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing room skill. Chopper, any 1v1, you're winning 100%. Pell, multi-hit skill 2, pretty solid. Zoro, damage reduction like crazy, pretty good. Luffy, team player, everyone knows how it goes.
Yep.
CP0, still pretty great attacker, can hit hard. Gets that, it has that insane normal string, and yeah, pretty good. Rayleigh, maybe you can make an argument for Rayleigh below Shanks. But again, we're not really gonna meet Red Shanks here.
Yeah.
He's lost it. Just maybe like his skill 2 can hit hard, but who's falling for that, you know? And then he Kainu has that invincibility, so he can, you know, save himself whenever he screws up. So he's not gonna lose to Kainu.
Now get on the show free card.
And then everyone A, I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, I think those make sense.
Yeah.
Those are fair. Like, if knockbacks ever go away, I think Pell will significantly become better, but I don't know if that'll happen for sure. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Only other thing is maybe like the top 2 of A. I think Sabo, he's not bad, but he's not the best unit.
Right.
He's just like, again, I said this before, but he's just like 2 tiers down from Akainu. And then Primebeard, if I feel so bad for Primebeard. I wish he had a, like I want a better
only
one.
Luffy.
Ah,
Dumpster's Primebeard.
I'm pretty sure you said it. Anytime we get a Roger counter, we're just getting an even harder Primebeard counter.
Right.
Like,
Right.
yeah. Yeah. There's not much Primebeard can do at the moment.
It sucks. I don't know why they did that to him or why they made him like that. I don't know what they were thinking at all. Yikes. But alrighty, that is our tier list. That's our wrapping it up right there. Interesting. Oh god, I don't know. I'm happy with it, and I'm happy with Akainu. My concern is just if we get something that's blue that comes out on 3rd Annie, what's to stop Roger from not being just like the go-to to go stop whatever that blue unit is? That's my concern with that. So like,
you know what I can see right now?
What?
I can see right now like a EX with 4 lives. Just like, see, here's the thing.
No.
If you give him that many lives,
No.
Kainu, he's gonna be able to KO him, but like he's gonna have to really try, and then he's gonna have color advantage against him.
Mm-hmm.
But Roger's not gonna be able to kill him. So, I think you can see what I mean by that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. Oh god, that would be cancer. Dear God.
I hope.
Oh, too many lives. But alrighty, everybody. That is our tier list. Let us know what you guys think of them down below. I'm sure many of you will disagree. That's okay. That is fine. Let me know if you guys would switch any things around. Thank you so much, Certainty, for joining me and working on this. Make sure you guys go check him out. Remember, it is down in the description below, so make sure you check him out and make sure you give him a sub, a like, and all that stuff. Do you have any last words, Certainty?
Not much. Just get ready for that wheel stream. I'm about to spend too much to not have to watch it.
Yeah. Oh, we'll be juicy. We'll be excited for that one. Oh, if you schedule it, I'll put it down there below. But thank you so much for joining me, Certainty. But I'm your boy, Roman Puss, and we gonna be taking off. Yeah, hurry. Peace, beautiful people.